You know, they want the culture, but they don't want the creators of it. You know, they'll roll up in Harold's Chicken all day, but they don't want to hang out with the ones who's cooking it in the back. They don't want to get close to the ones who created it. They don't respect the idea of the family that created Harold's Chicken however many years ago. They want one of them 90 restaurants to be at every day, but they want it to look like this and move like this and turn into this, you know, but they love to say, oh, I'm at Harold's and take a selfie. You know what I mean? Like, but get out of there before it get too loud and then too much action happens, if you know what I mean, you know? So it's about ownership. It's about pride in the community where you come from. You know, it's easy for them to take this if we shooting the block up all the time, because all that's going to do is drop the property value. And then when that happens, they can come in and get that easy and light and be done with that and then flip that 40 times more, you know? So we got to take pride in where we live and where we're from in our communities. We got to support mom and pop businesses in the community. You know, we got to support the old lady or the old man, you know, the couple that's had this store on the block for 50 years. We got to really support that and understand the value of having all those things in our neighborhood. We got to protect our culture. You know, it's hard to buy buildings back. It's hard to say, yo, this brownstone in Brooklyn is $3 million. I'm gonna go buy it to keep these people out. That's incredibly hard to do. But what isn't hard to do is protect our culture, because that's almost free. You know, it's damn near free to create a site, build, work with artists, work with people as far as interviewing, as far as our culture, as far as spotlighting our culture. Even if it's not artists, you could be spotlighting fashion, you can spotlight food, different things that are going on within this, the realm of what we create, you know, and we have to start taking back this culture that we created. We're the only ones who, we create something and it gets taken from us and stripped from us, and we're told later, we can't buy it back, we can't take it back, we can't get it back. This is how it should go now. You guys aren't controlling it, we're controlling it. We're telling you what's hip hop or not. We're telling you what fashion is. We're telling you what real soul food is. Like, we're the only ones that happens to. That doesn't happen to other nationalities. That doesn't happen to other cultures and races and things of that nature. Like, it never will. But we let that happen all the time because we're too busy not paying attention. So we just have to start being privy to that and really getting it together on those levels. And it is hard. It is going to be difficult, especially a property standpoint, because it costs money to get all that. But we've got to figure out a way to just stay tapped in and tuned into what's going on and prevent these things from happening. You know, with the industry is the king of gray area. So you have all these people who want to do X, Y, Z, or say that they want to do X, Y, Z, don't come through on it, don't follow through on it. It's the king of, like, being disloyal is the music industry. And you have to learn how to navigate that, because when people are disloyal to you in the street, you handle it. You go outside and handle it. It is what it is. You go to school every day. If somebody is disrespectful or disloyal in school, you go handle it. You know, you're in the lunchroom and you go see them in the lunchroom and take care of it. And that's how I grew up. Like, it wasn't no time for any of that. I always was the coolest dude in the world, but I'm the type of person, if there's an issue, I address it immediately. I don't like lingering and there's confusion and I don't know how you feel and you don't know how I feel, but I'm assuming, so I don't know. Nah. We get to the bottom of it right now. And whether we hug at the end of it or whether we, you know, shooting 5 at the end of it, whatever it is, we're going to get to the bottom of it. The music industry is the exact opposite. And these people will shake hands and kiss babies and take selfies and show love and be the ones that won't help you get where you need to get, or won't do the things that they said they would do, or won't come through on their promises or whatever. And you have to learn how to navigate that, because you could wind up killing your career. You can wind up killing everything you built for somebody who they matter, but then they don't, you know? So you got to learn how to manipulate that and be PC, you know, being politically correct, and just learning how to navigate certain waters, man, because it's very different from outside. You know, you can't handle it the same way you would outside. You can attempt to. It may feel good in the moment, but you will blow X, Y, Z that you had going on. Like, damn, I was just about to get that super placement on this game. I was just about to get that sponsorship deal. I was just about to do this 20-city tour and make X amount of dollars. And now I look stupid and I'm not doing nothing or going nowhere. You know, you've got to learn how to maneuver it, but without letting people just take advantage of X, Y, Z. It's a very strategic and thin-lined way of walking that you have to figure out in the game. And thank God I was able to figure that out early on. And like you said, people who've met me, they all be like, yo, nah, Sky's the coolest in the world. Like strangers, like, you know, I'll post something on my page and people will leave comments and somebody may say something like, man, I met you in Chicago at such and such show. You was the coolest. And then somebody will respond to them who's a stranger, but they saw the comment and they'll respond, man, I met him in Phoenix. He was so cool. And somebody else will respond to that. Man, I met him in Dallas. He was the coolest in the world. He took a picture with me and my girl and the camera didn't work. And, you know, he gave us a minute to get a new camera, a new phone. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just me, man. I'm an extremely humble individual and I value and appreciate everyone who wants to take a second to say hi, take a picture, hug, whatever. Talk to me about my music. You know, I may not be able to sit there and do that for 20 minutes, but I definitely got a minute or two for you if you're showing love, like, because that's what it's about. You know, without the people, you're nothing. And that goes beyond music. If you're doing anything that serves a voice, without the people, you're nothing, you know, and that's it.